Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. Ooh, child. Okay, so I took a bit of a sabbatical. Other things were a little bit higher on my priority list. I finally completed and passed my student teaching. And let me just tell you, I appreciate each and every person that prayed for me, with me, and about me, because student teaching was difficult. But I've gotten through that. I have a few more things that I have to do before I can graduate, but I'm a whole lot closer now than I was when I started, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be done with my student teaching. I'm excited to be back on my channel. Thank you for bearing with me through my various sabbaticals, because you know mama likes to take a break. But I'm back, and you're here, I'm here, and we're gonna do this TW7 thing each week. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1, student teaching is not for the weak nor the faint of heart. Now, I'll admit, being back in the classroom was a bit of a challenge. I mean, I've been a stay-at-home mom for over 3 years now. Being back in the classroom wasn't the hard part. Being in someone else's classroom and being a student while trying to teach was the hard part. And don't get me wrong, my host teacher was great, but I felt uncomfortable invading someone else's space. I honestly cannot remember my work-life balance ever being so far off kilter. And I'll be honest, when I started my student teaching, I was confident, I was sure that I had done all the organizing and planning for my home life that I needed to do, and within a week, I kid you not, within a week, I figured out that I was so very wrong, and everything just snowballed and spun out of control from that point on. But we have all made it through the process, and while I was honestly neglecting my home, nothing catastrophic or awful happened. It's a mess, and it's probably going to take me a month to get things back in order. But we all survived. We all made it through. And I do think that my family may have developed a new appreciation for me in the process. Yeah, so, I'm happy about that part. Number 2, fall has arrived. Now, I'll admit it's a new feeling that cold air blow across the back of my head, but I am so excited to have these cooler temperatures and to not sweat as soon as I walk out the front door. And yes, the trees in our yard have already started dropping leaves, being all disrespectful. But I got a trick for them this year. I'm not doing that manual raking stuff. That stuff is for the birds, and it's not for me. I'm not a bird. I went ahead and bought myself an electric leaf blower. Now, we already have a gas-powered leaf blower, and I like running it. I just don't know how to mix up the fuel for it, and I get tired of asking my husband to, mix it up for me. I feel like a 2-year-old. I need help. So, until I learn how to properly mix the oil and the gas for the gas-powered leaf blower, I will be using the electric leaf blower. You plug it in, you blow, you unplug it, you put it up. That way I can, when my husband's not available to mix gas and oil for me, I can still blow leaves off the porch, the pathway, the driveway, the deck, and all of those places that are fairly close to an outlet. So this year, once again, I'm hoping that I have a leg up on the leaves and that they don't literally and figuratively bury us. But aside from that, I'm still excited about fall. I did have fall decorations up, but it is November, which means it is officially Christmas season in my mind. In my mind. Okay, anyway. But I did have fall decorations up to celebrate fall. And we do need to hoard some more firewood to prepare for winter. But I am excited, so excited that fall has finally arrived. I try to be reflective, and so I'm always learning new stuff about myself. And so number 3 and number 4 are dedicated to 2 of my most recent revelations about myself. Number 3, I am super uptight. Now, I knew already that I was wound pretty snugly. Like I tend to be wound up pretty tight 87% of the time, just being honest. But it took 18 of the absolute sweetest, cutest first graders that you could ever assemble to show me just how uptight I was. The thing is, being in a classroom of first graders, you quickly learn that things will not go according to plan 98% of the time. And you just have to roll with it. And those 18 first graders who have stolen 18 pieces of my heart, oh goodness. But my students taught me to just roll with the punches and make the best of whatever comes my way. Number 4, I have also learned that I am not one of those keep pushing types of people. I have to take breaks, breathers, respites, take a step back, breathe, regroup, and then come back to it. Once it gets really, really tough, I just shut down. Like, my brain shuts down, my creative juices stop flowing, and at that point, I'm literally beating my head against a brick wall. So when I reach that brick wall, I'm not one of those people that can just press through it. I need to take a step back, reevaluate the situation, come up with a strategy, and then attack the problem again. And I figured this out when I was working on a school assignment recently. The assignment is a tough assignment, and I kept pushing, and I finally reached a point where I realized that I really was not getting anything done other than stressing myself out. So I stopped. I took a few days away from the assignment, didn't look at it, didn't think about it, didn't work on it, did some other things to kind of release some stress and get my creative and my brain juices going, came back to it, and everything for that assignment just kind of flowed easily from my mind to my hand to the keyboard. So yeah, I recently learned that I am not one of those power through people. I'm one of those, let me think about it, take a break, and come back to it types of people. Number 5, quit praising that struggle, love. Look, I really want us to stop bragging about being in these dysfunctional, imbalanced, damaging, defective, unhealthy, toxic, borderline dangerous relationships. It is not a badge of honor to stick around with blatant disrespect and infidelity and abuse. Just stop it. Like, for real, just stop. Folks will brag and celebrate a 2-year anniversary, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see people getting married, but let's just be real. It's 4 kids, 2 additional baby mamas, and 4 breakups later. Like, sis, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Congratulations. I'm sorry. What? I don't know. Just, but look, I get it. In any relationship, there will be ups and downs. There will be rough spots. There will be hiccups. I get it. Believe me, I do. But there is a big difference between a challenge and a trifling partner. Just wake up, know the difference, and in the meantime, let's just stop celebrating this struggle, love. It is really not cute. Number 6, There are 45 days until Christmas. And finally, number 7. Yes, I have less hair. Since my last video, I've actually gotten 2 different haircuts, each one shorter than the last, and what you see now is the result of about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of growth. So it was a little bit shorter than this. But yeah, I have less hair. I'm enjoying having short hair. This is the shortest I think I've ever had my hair. I was a little nervous about going this short, and I did discover that my head is funny shaped, so I will never shave my head under any circumstances whatsoever. But as long as I have a tennis ball amount of hair, you know, just enough to curl up just a little bit, I'm good. But yeah, I'm enjoying the short hair. Now, I do feel more exposed, and I am a lot more self-conscious about my skin and my eyebrows now. But other than that, I am enjoying the short hair. Alright, that's been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. So until next time, go where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. Be safe. Bye-bye.